This is an install video for the Samsung model MP RC512 W02us. I'm not a professional. This is just an install video. I got it from laptopscreen.com, and this is the unboxing. And there it is. Okay, I opted for the glossy finish. Alright, let's see. Has some little tape on it. And okay. I think that's about it. Looks really good. No damage to the screen. Everything looks really nice. So let's get this booger installed. I think the first thing you're going to need to do is take off the bezel, which I have an X-Acto knife. That's what I have here. I had it in my art kit. So I think you need to take off these little tabs. I saw one guy one time, that's what he did. He took them off and he just stuck them right there next to it so he doesn't lose them. I thought that was a really good idea. Hopefully I have the right screwdrivers for this. I think I do. Let me see here. I have a PH1 and a PH0. So we'll try I guess it's a PH1. I just got a little screwdriver set. You can get those pretty cheap. Harbor Freight or any discount tool supply will probably have them. Yeah, this PH1 is working really good for getting the screws out. Might have a little magnetic head on them too. I didn't realize that, but that was nice for that one coming out. You may want to squeeze your screen a little bit to make it a little easier so it's not quite as tight. This one does not want to come out for me. And I think I'm stripping the head. Let me try this. PH. Well, okay. That's the end of that for right now. My screw is completely stripped. It would not come out. I'll get a close-up to show you. The other three came out just fine. Yeah, this one is now stripped out. Looks like it may have a little bit of an edge, but it really doesn't. It's all the way hollowed out. So I'll get back on my drill, I guess, kind of drill it out a little bit, because that's the only other thing I know what to do. So maybe epoxy glue something to it and screw it out and throw it away. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and show how the bezel comes off, even though I don't have that other screw off just yet. I don't have my drill with me. Maybe I might find another way to get it off. Maybe it'll come off a little easier later. But anyway, if you just reach in here, start to see that the bezel kind of start popping off. Just kind of work it a little bit. And just kind of pop off. I think I'm going to be okay even with the screw remaining inside. Let's go ahead. If you look at the side of your computer screen, there's a couple of little small screws on the inside there. I think I see 1, 2, 3 that hold in this computer screen over here. So if you want to just get out your little screwdriver again. And don't strip them, but carefully take out. That one's coming, and they'll be difficult. You might have to push back a little bit to get these guys out. Hopefully your screw will come out a whole lot easier on that top one. Not have to strip it. But I'm having to work around it. but I can do it. Okay, get that screw out. Here's my middle screw. These screws come out very easily. I'm not having any problems with them. Just had to work a little bit. Alright, there's my screen. There's my screen. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see the crack in it. It runs up and along there, and that causes it not to function. The only thing that you have on the back is this little pin strip, and it has a little piece of tape that's over it. That I took off here. And you're going to want to reattach this little pin strip to the back of your new screen and tape that back on. And you're going to want to refit everything back together. It looks just like the other, with a little pin strip there. So there's the old, this is the old, and there's the new. Almost identical. Okay, let's get it attached. First you're going to want to set your screen in there, and you're going to want to get your little pin strip. And go ahead and slide that back in. Get that reattached real nice. And put that tape down. What I would do before we get everything completely reattached, have it set up there good. What we're going to do is put back in the battery, and then let's hit the power. There you go. Got a functioning screen. You see that? It looks really good. I don't see any dead pixels. We'll look at it here in just a moment. But it looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and get it screwed back in, and then we'll take a good look at it once again. So go ahead and turn off the power and get your battery back out. Just go ahead and fit it back. It has this little metallic fittings, and you'll just slide that screen right back in there. You might have to pull some of those screws back a little bit so that you get in there good. There it goes. And it'll fit right there in this little metal bracket casing that's around it, and it sits in there real good. And we'll go ahead and start getting these screws back in. There. Let's knock that out of alignment. You need to make sure that there's these two little metal pieces that align to give you your screw hole. You need to make sure they're back in alignment before you get going. Alright, now I might have to find one screw. I think I'm easier that time. That's probably what my problem was originally. Okay, let's get these back in. May help if you push the screen backwards to put those in. Put it too much of it in. Just pop all those back in together. Yeah. Alright. Okay. I didn't mess with any of the wiring or anything, so the screen shouldn't be a problem. So let's put back on our little tabs to hide our screws. Definitely see if we don't have any dead pixels. So we have a black screen there, and I am not seeing any white dots. So I see 0 dead pixels. 0. So that is great. And they have a 5-year warranty. I think it's a 3-year standard, and you can opt for a 5-year, which is nearly unheard of in my opinion. I've seen some 1 years and some 2 years, and I've seen some 0 dead pixel policies and things, but this is really good. And this is laptopscreen.com, and there it is. Okay, you did a fine job. Hopefully you don't have any troubles like I did. I just picked up a little screwdriver set. You might can order a cheap one off of eBay, or maybe you have some of these eyeglass screwdrivers or things laying around. An X-Acto knife. So I just basically used a PH1 and a PH0, I think, and then an X-Acto knife. That got me done. And even I ran into trouble up here. One screw stripping out, and I was still able to replace the screen with the bezel the way it was. I was able to put all the screws back into place and to mount my screen, and everything looks great. So thanks again, guys, and I want to give a thank you to laptopscreen.com. Again, I'm by far no kind of professional on this stuff, as you can tell, and I was able to do it, so you can do it at the house too and save you some money. Thanks.